We think the love bugs might very well represent the dead. We think that's that's a really good guess, and we'd like to put our chips on that. And that kind of takes us to number 3, search for truth rule number 3, which is to speak up honestly on all topics.
That's true.
Place our honest bets. State our honest opinions. Nobody is allowed to remain silent.
That's true.
It's totally fine to be wrong. Nobody cares. But it is an extreme, and that's in the rules. It's totally fine to be wrong. Nobody cares. Exclamation point. It is an extreme violation of the rules to remain silent or to lie.
That's true.
Both lies and silence are grounds for expulsion.
That's true.
Would it be okay if we ask everybody who's present in all dimensions to participate on the issue of the love bugs? Do they represent the dead who are floating around, or is there a better choice? What's a better option? Or do you want to put your chips on that they represent the dead floating everywhere? See, this is an example of souls not participating with the search for truth rule.
That's true.
That's what that is.
Like how at the very start of the introduction of almost all these episodes, they talk about the authorized souls being child souls or all other souls as long as they are following the search for truth rules.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Kind of like that. Okay, well, this is a good example. And
that's
again, we're clear that we have zero bargaining power. We really are clear, and we're just pointing it out.
We're not here to fight.
Yeah, we're not here to fight.
That would be so crazy.
That would be insane. That would be insane. Okay, so that's number 1 is keep our focus up to the highest vibration voices we're able to connect with, take responsibility for reestablishing alignment, do what it takes, and do what they say to do.
Yeah.
Number 2, attempt to discern precisely accurate reality on all topics. Number 3, speak up honestly on all topics, place our honest bets, state our honest opinions.
Yeah,
nobody's allowed to remain silent. That's 1, 2, and 3. Should we continue on to number 4? Okay, so number 4, resolve all discrepancies of opinion. When there are 2 opinions, at least one of those opinions is incorrect.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Very likely both are incorrect. It says that.
Yeah,
and there is a more precisely accurate truthfulness that has not yet been formulated.
That's true.
All discrepancies of opinion must be resolved with respect and civility.
That's true.
Let go of defending positions.
That's right.
Embrace curiosity into what's actually going on.
You know what they're talking about? There was a recent episode, and it was called Warped by Corruption, and I don't remember the number, but there was an event in that episode where there were 2 different opinions.
Oh yeah, there was an argument.
Right?
They were having an
and
argument.
one person said that Hurricane Dorian was something that was sent to the nature realms and being hijacked.
Yeah,
and another
the other one
person
said absolutely not. It's being made by the nature realms.
And when we felt back to the birth of Hurricane Dorian, we could feel it was made by the nature realms, and that resolved that discrepancy, and that was a search for truth process.
Perfect.
There you go. There's an example.
There's an example. And there are also, as a sideline, pointing to an issue with a general contractor that we've had lately. And there are 2 opinions, and at
here
least
in Ground Zero Planet Earth.
Here in Ground Zero Planet Earth, at least one of them is incorrect. And this is what we're trying to do, and we're trying to resolve discrepancies of opinion with respect and civility.
That's true.
But he's not playing that same game. He doesn't want to resolve discrepancies of opinion with respect and civility. He wants to fight.
Yeah,
what
that's
do we
what they're talking about.
What do we do in those situations where the other person just wants to? He says they say get away from those people. Why are you having anything to do with those people?
That's what they said.
No, I agree. Get away from those people.
That's true.
All right.
It's a little squeezy in the head.
What's wrong, friends? Are you upset?
You know what this feeling could be?
No.
It feels like there are presences upstairs who were really okay when we were talking about the rules in what felt like a theoretical way. And then when we started to put real concrete examples that have literally happened on Ground Zero, and one of them is on camera, the feeling changed upstairs dramatically.
It did.
And now there are many more love bugs around us, like
so many.
Oh, wow. More love bugs. Wow. I just opened my eyes to see.
Okay, so interesting.
Oh, wow, and they're coming from across
everywhere.
the woods.
They're coming from the woods. They're coming everywhere toward us. Okay, so our best guess is this has to do with the clouds of the dead.
That's true.
And what do we do about the clouds of the dead? What do we do about them? Like Baxter can't eat them all.
No, that's true.
And he's not eating the dead anyway. He's just eating the love bugs.
That's true.
They're probably going to make him sick.
Probably.
That does open up the portal again. What do we do about the clouds of the dead? Not to mention these love bugs.
Not to mention these love bugs. That's true.
Interesting. Wow, I've never seen
this. This is wild.
We hope you guys can see this.
I really
on camera.
hope it's
we
showing
don't know
up
if
on
it's
camera.
showing up on camera, but it's really excessive.
Yeah.
Oh, there's something else that happens that's just really funny. For maybe 10 or 15 years, this host life has gotten summoned for jury duty every single year, like every single possible chance of being summoned for jury duty.
That's true.
And it seems to be that the angels just really want a glimpse into the legal system, and so they send us into the legal system the easiest possible way through jury duty over and over again. And now she's
gotten our second summons this year.
Gotten her second summons. So she's on the list also. So
that's
now
great.
They're just sending in
the periscopes.
The periscopes. For him is the message. And why do you ask? Well, we're just going to continue. So item number 4 was resolve all discrepancies of opinion with respect and civility. Let go of defending positions. Embrace curiosity into what's actually going on.
That's true.
Now we have number 5. Be graceful as our erroneous thoughts come to light, and be kind to others as their erroneous thoughts come to light. Lighten up. It's right there.
It says that on the
lighten
paper.
Up! Exclamation point.
Lighten up.
Rather than assuming there's no way to know, assume there is a way to hone our understanding, to become more precisely accurate in our understanding of what just happened. Be willing to do what it actually takes to get to the underlying realities. Expect it to take a really long time to detangle each and every sentence or occurrence. Slow the input stream way down so we can detangle the confusions before they build up into an impenetrable mass. And this, somebody's saying, this circles around to the gentleman's question about working for the evil empire. And they're saying there is actually low-wage physical outdoor labor available.
True.
And to just do that, to do low-wage physical outdoor labor, because it's simple.
And it's not lower wage, someone upstairs is saying, than working at Walmart.
Or McDonald's.
It's the
same low wages.
That's true.
Low wages.
You're not taking a pay cut.
No, you're not taking a pay cut. So go move to the country, work on a farm.
That's true.
It's often very easy to find farm labor because nobody wants to do it for reasons that are completely unclear, because it's healthy.
That's true.
Actually delightful. And
really great.
Yeah, really great. And if you're just careful, it doesn't have to be dangerous. Like, don't be an imbecile and take responsibility for yourself.
That's what that higher presence is saying in that room of angels.
Yeah.
Affiliated and responsible for planet Earth.
Right. Just be careful. Like, have some common sense. And friends, it's getting really hot because we're burning our planet up, and we shouldn't be working outside in the heat of the day. Get up super early and be outside when the light is coming up, and then go home in the middle of the day, rest, sleep, and then come back out in the evening and finish the job.
That's true.
Because it's too hot in the middle of the day. Working outside in 100-degree weather is not good for you. And you don't do a good job anyway.
That's true.
That's these mistakes that we've had, the disputes with the contractor, from a whole ugly string of mistakes, and it's because people are working outside in the heat and they make mistakes at 1 p.m. when they really should just go home. They need to go home.
That's true.
But the point is that it takes a really long time to detangle each and every sentence or occurrence.
That's true.
And that if we don't slow the input stream way down, everything builds up into an impenetrable mass of confusions, and we can't tell at all what's going on. And that's just the reality of it.
That's true. And it's true for everybody.
It's true for everybody. So it's really important to live simple, quiet lives.
That's true.
And do that to the best of your abilities. And avoid unnecessary contact with others, because that just generates more input that then has to be processed.
That's true.
And in a society that needs to really take a hard U-turn to become sustainable and to do it on a short timeline, all the procrastination of the past 30 years has built up, and now we really need to act now. It's probably procrastination of 50 years or maybe even 100 years, because they keep saying 100 years ago was when things went off track. So we've been procrastinating as a collective, as a species, for 100 years, and it's go time now. Really, really, really go time. And I think these dead, what they represent, little black bugs, I don't know if you can see them. See,
looks like something out of science fiction.
It does. It looks like we're in a science fiction stage set.
Yeah, it does.
Which apparently there's some story going around that we film on a green
funny.
screen.
This is our farm.
So, this is our tiny farm, and these are our tiny farm bugs. So why we would import them into a green screen is really beyond me.
Yeah, that'd be a little weird.
That'd be crazy. Okay. There's more. That's 1 through 5. We're down to here on the first page. And then the rules continue on to a second page. There's 13 of them, but the later ones, some of them are really, really short.
That's true.
And we think that so far this has been going okay.
Yeah, I think so also.
And so we would like to... Should we continue, or should we pick it up another day? We're kind of running out of time for filming for today. We've got a lot of other things that are on the schedule for today.
That's true.
So we thank you very much for allowing us to keep the portal open. We know that you don't have to help us, and we're really, really clear on that, and we're trying to become less unpleasant to work with.
That's true.
And we'd like to pick this up another day. Is that okay?